Chosen ones, have you ever wondered why your path feels more complicated, more challenging than others? Why does it seem as though people gravitate toward your light, only to draw from it, leaving you feeling drained and questioning your purpose? Today, we'll unveil the truths, the struggles, and the divine nature that mark the journey of a chosen one, like yourself. But make no mistake, this is not a tale of defeat. This is a story of unmatched resilience, of an unbreakable spirit, and of the extraordinary power that you carry. Pause for a moment, chosen one, and reflect on the battles you have faced. Not just the visible ones, but those unseen wars, those silent moments when you wrestled with doubts, betrayal, and the gnawing question of why me? I'll tell you why. Because you are chosen, marked by a unique energy that unsettles those who do not understand it. Your light, chosen one, can illuminate even the darkest of corners, a gift so rare that it attracts both admirers and those who seek to extinguish it. But let me take you deeper into a realm where the true reason behind your trials is revealed, where the devil himself places people on your path with intentions so cunning, you only see their true nature when it's nearly too late. Where your giving heart leads you to places most people wouldn't dare to go, places where hope and compassion are not just choices, but are your very essence. Yes, chosen one, you will go the extra mile, not for praise, not for recognition, but because it is embedded in your spirit. And therein lies the paradox: you are a giver, chosen one. Your hands are always open, your time always offered, your heart always willing. But what happens when that generosity leaves you vulnerable? When your spirit becomes an open book for the world to read, exploit, and discard? The problem is not that you give, it's that, in giving, you often leave yourself exposed. Yet, even in those moments, when the shadows creep in, when trust has been shattered, and your soul has worn the scars of deceit, the universe sends you signs. Sometimes it's the same dream, playing on a loop, trying to tell you what your heart is too pure to see. Pay attention, chosen one, for dreams are not just figments of the subconscious, they are the whispers of the divine. And here's the promise, the reassurance: those who set out to destroy the chosen ones, those who seek to dim the light that was never theirs to touch, will meet their reckoning. It won't be on your timeline, it will be in God's perfect time. For no matter how many times evil tries to quench your flame, chosen one, your light is eternal, untouched by the hands of darkness. You've been tested, tried, and tempted, but never defeated. Yes, many have tried to break you, but here you are, standing as a testament to resilience, as proof that when God chooses you, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And even if they cannot put into words why they despise you, know this: your very existence, your light, challenges the darkness within them. If any of this resonates with the journey of your spirit, then stay with me, chosen one. Because today we'll explore not just why you are often used, but why your purpose is far greater than any challenge you faced. This is more than just a video, it's a call to awareness, a guide to understanding the trials that come with your divine calling. And before we continue to unravel into the depths of this revelation, I invite you to join our growing community of light bearers. Subscribe now, chosen one, and let us walk this path together, because your light is needed more than ever. Chosen one, as you navigate this world with your heart wide open and your soul attuned to the higher calling, understand this: not everyone who enters your life is meant to uplift you. Some come with a mission, a dark mission. You see, when your light shines as brightly as yours does, it doesn't just attract those who bask in its warmth. It also draws the attention of shadows, of people sent with hidden agendas, placed strategically by the devil himself to test your strength, to challenge your resolve. Imagine this, chosen one, you're on a path, illuminated by your purpose, surrounded by people who appear as friends, mentors, and companions. They speak words dipped in sweetness, their smiles disarm, their presence comforts. But behind that veneer, their intentions simmer, waiting for the perfect moment to unfold. These are not random encounters, chosen one. These are orchestrated tests designed to probe the very fabric of who you are. You may wonder why the adversary bothers with you, why your life seems peppered with these so-called friends whose loyalty wavers, whose actions betray. It's simple: your light threatens their darkness. The devil will send his agents, sometimes disguised in the faces of those you trust most, just to see if he can dim your glow. This is where the test lies. Will you see beyond the charm, beyond the temporary comfort, and discern the spirit that stands before you? But chosen one, know this: the devil's greatest tool is deception. He knows that your compassionate heart seeks the best in people. He will exploit this, sending those who can mirror your kindness, echo your values, only to twist them at the moment you let your guard down. These people are not in your life to stay. They are there to learn your weaknesses, to plant seeds of doubt, to chip away at the fortress of your faith, one subtle strike at a time. So, how do you guard against such souls without hardening your heart, chosen one? How do you remain the beacon of light you were destined to be while keeping your spirit safe? The answer lies in spiritual discernment, in the whispers of intuition that tug at your conscience. God has not left you without protection. He has placed within you a radar, a spiritual sensor that alerts you when something or someone is off. It's that uneasy feeling you get despite the smiles. It's that silent hesitation before you commit, the gentle nudge in your spirit that says, watch closely. Pause and reflect. Chosen one, how many times have you ignored those signs, written them off as paranoia or mistrust, only to find out later that your spirit was right all along? The truth is, no matter how cunning the devil's plan, your light is not so easily dimmed. You have faced these trials before, and here you are, standing stronger, wiser, more attuned to the warnings that come your way. But remember, chosen one, these people will not leave your path unscathed. For those who seek to harm what God has chosen, there is a price. They may think they have won momentarily, but their deeds will return to them, multiplied and heavy with consequence. It is not for you to seek vengeance or answers. It is for you to stand firm, to let God take his course. The hands of the Almighty are just, and in his time, those who try to dim your light will face the weight of their intentions. You are here for a purpose greater than any trial. Your light is more powerful than any shadow. Remember, chosen one, the devil may put people in your path to break you, but your spirit was built to overcome. You are chosen, unyielding, and your journey is a testament to the divine resilience within you. Chosen one, let me paint a picture of your heart. It's not like any other, is it? You carry a light so pure, a love so boundless, that you find yourself giving even when it hurts. You go the extra mile, not just for those you know or love, but even for the stranger whose story touches your spirit. This chosen one is both your greatest strength and the very trait that sets you apart in a world that often looks out only for itself. Have you ever noticed how effortlessly you find yourself standing in the gap for others? You hear a story, see a need, and before you know it, you're offering your time, your resources, even your emotional energy. Most people would stop at the surface, give what they must, and move on. But you, no, chosen one, you dive deep. You see the unspoken pain in a stranger's eyes and know that you were placed there at that moment to bring relief, if even just for a heartbeat. And so you give with no expectation of gratitude or reciprocation. You don't ask, what's in it for me? It's as if your soul was designed to give love the way the sun gives light constantly, without depletion, or so it seems. But what happens when this boundless giving meets the wrong hands? When the very people you extend your open heart to see it as an opportunity to take, to drain, and to move on without a backward glance. Chosen one, the world doesn't always understand this depth of compassion. To many it's confusing, perhaps even suspicious. Why would someone care so much? They ask. But you know why? It's because your mission on this earth is rooted in love. A love so divine that it doesn't seek acknowledgement. You know what it means to walk into someone's storm, offer them shelter, and leave before they even know your name. This is the nature of the chosen ones, to go above and beyond, often for those who cannot or will not return the favor. Yet, chosen one, hear this, your giving is not in vain. Each act of kindness, every moment you've stepped out of your comfort zone to help another, is recorded in the heavens. You may not see it now, but your deeds are seeds sown into the fabric of the universe. And while some may take advantage of your goodness, know that God sees every sacrifice, every tear you've hidden behind your smile. But there's a delicate balance, chosen one. There are times when you must pause, listen, and discern. Because not every call for help is genuine. Not every hand outstretched towards you is empty. You are here to uplift, but you must also preserve the sacredness of your energy. Going the extra mile should not mean going beyond what your spirit can bear. Remember, you are here for a divine purpose, and that purpose requires you to stay whole, strong, and vibrant. So, chosen one, if you find yourself weary, questioning why you pour so much into others without receiving the same in return, know this, you were never meant to mirror the world's selfishness. You were designed to reflect a higher love. Yes, it makes you different. Yes, it sets you apart. And yes, it sometimes leaves you feeling alone in a world that doesn't always recognize the value of what you give. But don't let the world change you. Don't let those who take without gratitude make you question the power of your giving spirit. In the moments when doubt creeps in, remember that your willingness to go the extra mile is not weakness. It is strength. It is a gift that sets you apart, chosen one. And in time, every step you've taken for someone else, every mile you've walked carrying another's burden, will be returned to you, multiplied, and crowned with divine favor. You are chosen, and your compassion is the heart of that calling. Chosen one, you've probably noticed that your natural state is one of generosity. You are a giver. It's not something you do consciously to earn praise or recognition, it's who you are. You give because the act of giving completes you. It fulfills a divine cycle within you, connecting your spirit to the higher purpose that defines your journey on this earth. But this giving, chosen one, is more profound than just handing out material things. You give your time, your wisdom, your energy. You pour out your soul in ways that most people cannot even comprehend. And while others may give in calculated ways, weighing what they stand to gain or lose, you give freely. There is no ledger in your heart where you keep track of favors or expect returns. Your giving is unconditional, pure, and deeply spiritual. I think about it, chosen one. How many times have you been the listening ear when someone was lost in their pain? How often have you been the steady voice of encouragement, the beacon of hope, the one who prays silently for the well-being of others, even those who may have hurt you? You see, your ability to give is tied directly to your chosen nature. It's an extension of the light within you that seeks to touch and uplift the world around you. But with this divine gift comes a challenge, one that often feels like a burden. The world, with all its complexities, does not always understand a spirit like yours. To many, your giving nature is a mystery, an anomaly in a society that values taking and self-preservation. And so, chosen one, there will be those who come into your life to test the depths of your kindness. They will take and take, as if your giving is a never-ending well. And when the well runs dry, when your energy is spent, they will leave without a second thought. This is the paradox of being chosen, to be a giver in a world that doesn't always give back. It can leave you feeling empty, questioning whether your path is worth it. But let me remind you, chosen one, your giving spirit is not a flaw, it is your strength. It sets you apart because it mirrors the nature of divine love itself. And while it may attract those who seek to exploit it, it also draws those who are truly meant to be in your life, those who recognize and appreciate your light. And here's the truth that not everyone sees. In your giving, you are planting seeds in places you may never visit again. Some will grow in secret and blossom far beyond your sight. Some will touch lives in ways that you may never know. But make no mistake, chosen one, your giving leaves an eternal imprint on the world. It is recorded, acknowledged, and celebrated in realms beyond this earthly one. Still, there's a lesson here, a reminder to guard your heart, and know that even givers must receive to stay full. Yes, chosen one, you are a wellspring of love and light, but even the sun rests. Learn to recognize when your spirit is weary. It's not selfish to step back and refill your own cup. In fact, it's necessary. Your light will not go out when you pause to take care of yourself. It will only shine brighter when you return, renewed and ready to give again. So, chosen one, if you ever feel weary, questioning why you pour so much into others who do not always reciprocate, remember that your spirit is designed to be abundant. But also remember that you too are deserving of the love and care that you so freely give. Your giving is a reflection of divine strength, a testament to your purpose, and a sign that you are, indeed, one of the chosen. Embrace it, cherish it, but know that even the most generous souls deserve a moment of rest. Chosen one, there is a vulnerability in your nature that you might not even be aware of. It's a delicate part of who you are, intertwined with your empathy, your love, and your unyielding hope for the good in others. The problem is, chosen one, that you often leave yourself wide open. Open to give, open to care, open to trust. And while this openness is a reflection of your divine essence, it can also become a gateway for pain when left unchecked. Have you ever noticed how people seem to find their way to you when they need healing, comfort, or someone to believe in them? They are drawn to you like moths to a flame, not always with the purest of intentions. Your openness, your willingness to let others into your heart, makes you a safe haven, a sanctuary in a world that often feels harsh and unforgiving. But not everyone who enters this sanctuary comes with gratitude. Some come with greed. They see your open heart as an opportunity, a resource they can tap into without consequence. It's not that you are unaware, chosen one. Deep down, your spirit often senses when someone's intentions are not pure. But your heart, oh, you're beautiful. Giving heart chooses to see past the flaws, past the potential harm, holding on to the belief that love can transform even the darkest of souls. And this is where the challenge lies, in balancing your open-hearted nature with the wisdom to protect yourself. You see, chosen one, leaving yourself wide open is not just an invitation for connection. It can also be an invitation for betrayal, disappointment, and exhaustion. You give and give, and while your soul thrives on the act of giving, it also needs to be safeguarded. Your openness should be a light, a beacon of hope, but never a door that anyone can enter and misuse. Why is this so crucial? Because the world is filled with those who will see your light and not understand it. Instead of valuing it, they'll seek to use it to their advantage, leaving you depleted and questioning your worth. But let me tell you this, your worth, chosen one, is not determined by those who fail to see the value in your openness. Your worth is intrinsic, placed there by a divine source that knows the power of your spirit. So how do you protect yourself while still being the giver, the healer, the light bearer that you are? It starts with discernment, chosen one. Trust your intuition. That gentle nudge, that uneasy feeling you get when someone's energy feels off. Don't ignore it. It's your spirit's way of guarding your open heart. Pay attention to patterns, those who only come to you when they are in need, those who drain your energy and leave you feeling hollow. Not everyone deserves the gift of your openness. Remember, chosen one, being open-hearted doesn't mean being naive. It means having the strength to say no when needed, to create boundaries that protect your soul while still radiating love. It's understanding that your light can still shine brightly without being accessible to those who would dim it for their own gain. Let me share this. There is a quiet power in choosing who you allow into your heart. Your openness is a treasure, a reflection of your calling. But treasures are meant to be guarded, cherished, and shared with those who understand their value. You have the divine right to protect your spirit, to shield your energy without feeling guilt or shame. Chosen one, know that leaving yourself wide open without boundaries does not serve your higher purpose. Your mission requires strength, resilience, and the ability to preserve your light. So, stand tall, guard your heart with wisdom, and let your openness be a force that uplifts, but never a door left unprotected. You are chosen, and while your openness is a part of your calling, so too is your right to protect it. Embrace this balance, and watch as your spirit grows stronger, more radiant, and more powerful than ever before. Chosen one, have you ever had a dream that seemed to visit you night after night, carrying the same message, the same faces, the same haunting familiarity? Perhaps it's about a certain person in your life, a person who stirs something deep within you, whether it be comfort or discomfort. These dreams aren't just dreams, chosen one. They are whispers from the divine, messages crafted specifically for you, calling your attention to something beyond the surface. Dreams have long been the medium through which spiritual realms communicate, and for chosen ones, these dreams often carry profound meanings. When you find yourself dreaming about the same person repeatedly, don't brush it off as coincidence. It's a call to awaken your spiritual senses, to dig deeper into what this person represents in your journey. Are they a blessing, a lesson, or a test? The answers lie within the details your dreams weave each night. Imagine this: you close your eyes, and the world shifts into a realm where time bends and reality becomes fluid. And there they are again, that familiar face, their actions, their words echoing in a way that makes you pause. If these dreams bring feelings of unease, it could be a warning, chosen one. A signal from the divine that there is more to this person than meets the eye. If the dreams bring peace, they might be affirmations of that person's positive role in your life. You might ask, but why would God choose dreams as a way to communicate with me? The answer, chosen one, is that dreams bypass the conscious mind. They dive straight into the realm of the spirit, where truths are not clouded by logic, doubt, or denial. They speak directly to your soul, delivering insights that your waking mind might refuse to accept. Think about it. How many times have you awoken with a racing heart, the dream so vivid that it lingers throughout the day, or felt a sudden revelation in the quiet moments when the dream's symbolism begins to unfold, layer by layer? These are the moments when you must pay attention, chosen one. Repetitive dreams about a person are not to be ignored. They are signs, spiritual alarms reminding you to look closer at their presence in your life. Perhaps the person in your dreams is hiding their true intentions. Perhaps their path and yours are intertwined in a way that will challenge you or uplift you. But whatever the case, chosen one, know that these dreams are given to you because your spirit is capable of perceiving them, understanding them, and taking action based on them. It's crucial, chosen one, to learn how to interpret these dreams. Start by noting down the emotions they evoke. Are you afraid? Confused? Relieved? Then move to the symbolism where there are objects or places in the dream that stood out. Often, these elements carry their own meanings, subtle clues meant to guide you. There will be times when these dreams act as shields, warning you of betrayal or harm. They might repeat themselves over and over, urging you to pay heed before the lesson unfolds in reality. In such cases, chosen one, listen and act with discernment. And then there are times when the dreams are gentle reminders of love, forgiveness, or growth. They nudge you to be patient, to hold on to hope, or to take a leap of faith. No matter the message, chosen one, these dreams are not random. They are tailored, crafted by divine hands, meant for your eyes only. And while others may dismiss their own dreams, you are called to see them for what they are: sacred messages that guide, protect, and and inform you on your journey. So, the next time you find yourself waking up from yet another dream of that familiar face, don't just shake it off and move on. Reflect on it. Meditate, pray, and ask for clarity. The divine voice that speaks to you through these dreams knows you, chosen one, and knows how to reach you. Trust the process, and you will find that these messages will lead you exactly where you need to be. Chosen one, your dreams are your allies, sent to ensure that your path remains true and that your spirit stays strong. Chosen one, there is an ancient truth woven into the very fabric of existence. Those who seek to harm the pure, the ones chosen by divine will, do not go unnoticed. Their actions, their intentions, every deceitful word and plot they craft, are all seen by the one who holds the scales of justice. And while it may seem that those who attempt to tear you down move forward unscathed, know this divine retribution moves in silence, and it moves in perfect timing. You see, chosen one, your light is not just a gift, it is a testament to your divine connection. And because of this light, there will always be those who are drawn to it not to nurture, but to extinguish it. They see your purity as a challenge, your resilience as a threat, your unwavering faith as a rebuke to their own shadows. But here's the profound truth: no one can destroy what has been chosen and fortified by the divine. Yes, you will face those who betray you, who take advantage of your kindness and push you to the brink of doubt. You will encounter people whose intentions are cloaked in smiles, but whose hearts harbor envy and malice. They may gain small victories moments when they believe their schemes have succeeded. But remember, chosen one, God's justice does not falter, and it does not hurry. It moves with a wisdom beyond human comprehension. It is said that those who dig a pit for others often end up falling into it themselves. This is not just a metaphor, chosen one. It is a spiritual truth. The energy that people pour into trying to harm you becomes their own undoing. The negative intentions they send out find their way back to them, sometimes with a force they cannot withstand. And when the time comes, they will understand that no harm can truly touch a spirit that is wrapped in divine favor. So when you find yourself facing those who seem relentless in their attempts to tear you down, remember that their time will come. Stay in your peace. Stay rooted in your light. Pray not for their downfall, but for their understanding and redemption. For the divine plan is greater than any one moment of pain or betrayal. It sees beyond what you can perceive, chosen one, and it acts when the time is right. This is the promise that those who harm, manipulate, or betray the chosen ones will one day stand before the mirror of their own actions. And in that moment, they will face the consequences that only divine justice can deliver. So, chosen one, release your worry. Let go of the hurt and frustration, and trust that every wrong will be made right in God's time. Think of the stories of old, the parables and tales where the righteous were tested, betrayed, and even cast down. Each story echoes the same lesson: those who seek to destroy what is divinely protected are only hastening their own demise. And while you, chosen one, may not witness their downfall firsthand, trust that it comes. Whether in moments that are public and grand or quiet and private, their reckoning arrives. This isn't a call for you to harbor resentment or wish ill upon those who harm you. No, chosen one, your path is one of light, one where you rise above the pettiness of revenge and let divine justice play its part. Because in the end, the true power of a chosen one lies in their ability to continue shining, even when surrounded by darkness. Your task is not to avenge, but to keep walking, knowing that every step you take is guided, protected, and cherished by forces greater than any human plot. Your role is to remain steadfast, to let your light shine without fear, and to remember that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Keep moving forward, chosen one, with your head held high and your spirit unyielding. For those who try to destroy the chosen will find themselves meeting the very fate they sought to inflict. And you will remain unbroken and victorious, just as you were meant to be. Chosen one, in a world that is often overshadowed by doubt and despair, you carry a light within you that defies the darkness. This light is not merely a glow, it is a beacon of divine purpose, an unyielding testament to the power of faith and resilience. And while the world around you may try to dim it, remember this: the light of the chosen one can never be put out. There will be moments, chosen one, when you feel the weight of the world pressing against you. Times when the trials seem endless, and the voices of those who doubt you grow louder. You may feel misunderstood, isolated, even mocked for the purity of your heart and the convictions you hold. But what the world doesn't see, what even those closest to you might not understand, is that your light comes from a source beyond this realm. It is a gift that cannot be extinguished by earthly means. Think back to the times when everything seemed to conspire against you. Perhaps there were moments when you were betrayed by those you trusted, attacked for no reason other than being who you are. Yet here you stand, chosen one, still radiating that divine glow. Why? Because the light within you is not subject to the limitations of the human spirit. It is fueled by an eternal flame, one that no force of darkness can ever put out. It's true that the chosen ones often face more trials than most. You might have asked yourself, why me? Why does it feel like life is always testing me? But chosen one, these trials are not meant to break you. They are meant to forge you. The stronger the light, the greater the shadows it must overcome. Your challenges are a testament to the power you carry. The fact that you continue to shine despite them is proof that your light is indestructible. Evil has tried countless times to silence the chosen ones, to obscure their light through pain, loss, and adversity. History and ancient tales are filled with stories of those who were chosen, who faced unimaginable odds but rose above them with their light intact. And now, in this time, it is your turn. You are part of this lineage, a bearer of the unquenchable flame. But chosen one, understand that your light isn't just for you. It is a guide for others, a beacon that draws those who are lost, those who need hope, and those who seek truth. This is why the darkness fights so hard to snuff it out. It knows that as long as you shine, others will find their way, inspired by the purity and power that radiates from your very being. In moments of doubt, when it feels like your light is flickering, remind yourself of this truth. Your flame is eternal. Close your eyes, chosen one, and feel that warm glow within. It might be buried beneath layers of exhaustion, pain, or weariness, but it is still there, unwavering. Take a deep breath, and let that light fill every corner of your soul. Let it remind you that you are resilient, you are powerful, and most importantly, you are chosen. And even when it seems that the forces of darkness are relentless, when the challenges are steep, remember that your light was placed within you for this exact reason. It was meant to shine in the darkest of times, to stand as proof that hope, love, and faith are stronger than any shadow. Evil may try, but it will never succeed in extinguishing your flame. The light of the chosen one is a promise and eternal truth, that as long as you walk this earth, you will continue to illuminate even the most formidable of shadows. So hold your head high, chosen one. Let your light shine without reservation, without fear. You are a testament to divine resilience, a living symbol that no matter what may come, you will continue to glow. The world needs your light, and you need to remember that no matter how fierce the storm, your flame cannot and will not be put out. You are chosen, and that is something the darkness can never change. Chosen one, your journey has not been easy. You have faced adversaries who wore friendly faces, experienced betrayals that cut deeper than any physical wound, and endured hardships that seemed relentless. Each trial was not just a coincidence, but an orchestrated attempt by dark forces to diminish your spirit, to shatter your confidence, and to extinguish the powerful light within you. But here you are, chosen one, standing tall and resilient. Evil has tried time and again to destroy you. It came in the form of whispered doubts planted by those around you, lies designed to make you question your worth and purpose. It came as relentless obstacles meant to break your resolve, and as subtle manipulations intended to pull you off your path. But chosen one, no matter how fierce the battle or how close you felt to giving in, you rose above every attack. And not only did you survive, you became stronger. Why did they try so hard, you might wonder? The answer is simple yet profound. Darkness fears what it cannot control. Your unwavering faith, your compassion, and your innate sense of justice are a threat to those who operate in shadows. They see in you a force that is immune to their deceit, intimidation, a soul that cannot be corrupted by their schemes. Your very existence reminds them that their power is limited, fleeting, and ultimately doomed to fail. Remember those moments when you stood alone, when it felt like the world had turned its back on you. Those were the times when evil believed it had won, when it thought it had finally silenced your voice and dimmed your spirit. But chosen one, what they didn't realize is that each time you were pushed to the edge, it only sparked a greater fire within you. Your ability to endure and to rise again is what sets you apart. It is what makes you chosen. Evil may come in many forms. It may be a person who pretends to care but plots behind your back. It may be an environment that seeks to suppress your potential, or even inner battles that challenge your faith and peace of mind. But know this, chosen one, these trials are not without purpose. They are tests meant to refine you, to show you the depths of your strength, and to prepare you for the great mission you carry. Every attempt to destroy you has, in fact, been a catalyst for your growth. With each challenge, you learn more about who you are and who you are not. You discovered the boundaries of your resilience, the limits of your kindness, and the infinite power of your faith. And most importantly, you learned that no matter how dark the night, the dawn will always come, and with it, the unyielding glow of your light. The forces that have tried to break you may not understand this truth, but you must, chosen one, you are protected. Even in the moments when you felt abandoned, divine hands were guiding you, shielding you from the worst, and ensuring that your spirit would remain intact. The evil that tried to destroy you underestimated the power that stands behind you, the power of your Creator, who chose you for this path, knowing you would withstand and overcome. Look back, chosen one, at the path you have walked. See how every defeat turned into a victory, how every betrayal unveiled a lesson, and how every hardship prepared you for the next chapter of your journey. You have been through battles that would have broken many, but here you are, a testament to the truth that the chosen can be challenged, but never conquered. So when evil comes knocking again, and it will face it with the confidence of one who knows their worth, one who understands that while they may be tested, they will never be destroyed. Stand firm, chosen one, for the light within you is eternal, and no matter how many times evil tries, it will never succeed in putting it out. You are chosen, you are protected, and you are unstoppable. Chosen one, this is a painful truth that many of you have come to realize. People don't always need a reason to hate you. You may have been kind to others, extended a hand to help, and given of yourself without expecting anything in return. And yet, despite your best efforts, there are those who despise you, sometimes without cause, without justification, and without a shred of understanding of who you are or why you do the things you do. This is not something unique to you, chosen one. It has been the experience of many who have walked this earth with a divine calling. The chosen ones, throughout history, and in the present day, have often faced unjust hatred, bitterness, and even animosity from those around them. And the reason for this hatred is simple. Your light threatens their darkness. When you radiate positivity, kindness, and love, it exposes the fear and insecurity that others may be carrying. When you rise above the pettiness, the gossip, and the negativity, you unknowingly become a mirror for others to see their own shortcomings. Instead of embracing the opportunity to grow, some will lash out, projecting their own insecurities onto you. But this is not your burden, chosen one. This is their struggle, not yours. The thing about being chosen is that the very qualities that make you who you are, the purity of your heart, your unwavering faith, your empathy, your compassion, are what others will struggle to understand. Those who have not yet recognized their own worth may look at you and feel envious, threatened, or unsettled by your presence. And in their confusion, they may direct their anger toward you. But chosen one, this isn't a reflection of you. It is a reflection of them. It is a reflection of the wounds and unresolved pain that they have yet to heal. And you, by simply being yourself, become the reminder of everything they feel they are lacking. It can be confusing, chosen one, to understand why someone would hate you without reason. You may try to make sense of their actions, to explain away their cruelty or indifference, but you'll find that logic doesn't always work in these situations. The hate you face is not about you, it's about them. It's about their inability to handle the light you carry, the goodness you represent, and the reminder that they, too, have the capacity for change, growth, and light, but it's something they are not yet willing to confront. You may have encountered people who seemingly liked you one moment and turned on you the next, for no apparent reason. You may have experienced rejection from groups or faced unwarranted criticism, all because of who you are and the divine calling on your life. But understand this. This is a sign that you are doing something right. When you walk in your purpose, when you live authentically, you will stir up feelings in others that have nothing to do with your actions and everything to do with the energy you bring into the world. The hate you face, chosen one, is a testament to your power. It's a sign that your light has penetrated into spaces that darkness wishes to keep hidden. It means that you are walking in alignment with your higher purpose, and that energy is disrupting those who have not yet found their own path. Your light, your truth, your very presence is challenging them to confront the parts of themselves they'd rather ignore. This is not your fault, chosen one, but it is your responsibility to understand it. You must learn to discern when hate is not about you. You must recognize it as a reflection of others' fears, insecurities, and unresolved pain. And when you do, you will find peace. You will no longer feel burdened by the need for approval or understanding. You will learn to stand firm in your purpose, knowing that your light is exactly what the world needs, even if some don't yet recognize it. So, when people hate you without cause, when they criticize you without reason, take a deep breath, chosen one. Smile and continue walking forward. Let their hate bounce off you, because it has nothing to do with your worth or your purpose. You are not here to please everyone, and you will never be able to. You are here to walk your divine path, to shine your light, and to be an example of what it means to live in alignment with your true self. Remember, chosen one, that the light you carry will always attract both admiration and opposition. And as much as you wish to be loved by everyone, you must understand that the light of the chosen will always provoke reaction, whether good or bad. The key is not to get caught up in the opinions of those who cannot see you clearly. Your only concern is to keep moving forward in faith, to keep growing, and to keep shining. The world may not always appreciate you, but the divine sees you. And that is all that truly matters. Chosen one, you have heard the truth, and now it's time for you to internalize it. The trials, the challenges, the hate, all of these are signs that you are walking the path you were destined to walk. You are a force of divine purpose, and no matter what opposition comes your way, you have the strength to overcome it. You will not be used. You will not be broken. You will rise. Now, I want to hear from you. How does this resonate with you, chosen one? What part of this message spoke to your soul? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe, because you are not alone in this journey. This is a community of chosen ones, and together we can rise higher. Stay strong, stay true, and remember, you are chosen for a reason. No matter the darkness, your light will always shine.